This is the Mannin Line on location.
Faster Mike, good afternoon. We're live in Upper Douglas at the Woodbourne pub on Alexander Road. We're at the Woody Club every Thursday between about 10 and 2 in the afternoon. Lots of people come in and get together. It's a social hub. It's a pub, but it's also a social hub. Now, when I say pub, nobody's drinking at the moment. Lots of people are drinking tea, but we're here with Jackie and Martin and Valerie and Pam and Barbara, Jennifer, Den and Mark and Shirley and Renee and Peter and Colin and Keith and more people, and finding out how they live their life and what their opinions are on Mannin Line. I want to go to Pam first of all. Pam, 2 years? Woody's been going for 2 years?
2 years for April, yes.
Yeah. What was the idea behind it all?
For everybody to get together when you're lonely and you need company. It's a great place to come, and it's a great place to meet new people.
Right. We're at the Woodbourne pub, but I mean, pub's really got nothing much to do with it, has it?
No, it's nothing to do with the pub. It's to do with the fact that Trevor's opened it up so that we can all get together and have a nice time.
It's Trevor. We're talking Trevor Latest.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the wizard behind this.
He was, yeah.
And I mean, when did you discuss it with him? I mean, how did the word get out that it was going to happen?
It was advertised through Live at Home,
Right.
I do believe, and it was Live at Home and Trevor and the brewery that organised it in the
Right.
beginning.
Would you say in 2 years it's a success?
Absolutely. It's a wonderful place to be. Trevor's a marvellous host, and we all get lovely sandwiches and lovely cakes, so can't go wrong, can you?
And what would you say what sort of person will be attracted to come to this? Because lots of people will be put off because it's a pub.
Well, they shouldn't be. Nobody should be put off. It's more for the older generation, I think, than the younger generation. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valerie, how long have you been coming here?
Yes, what would you like to know?
How long have you been coming here to Woody's?
I've been here, I think, 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you enjoy about it?
Yes, I've enjoyed it, yes.
Yeah. It's good. Jackie, how long have you been coming to this?
How long have we been here? 2 years. Yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And are you local to Douglas? Are you from Douglas?
No, I live in Onken.
Onken, okay.
Yeah.
And you heard about it and you came here and you enjoy it?
Very much so,
Very good.
yes.
That's it. Yeah, I want to go to Mark and Denmark, as they're called in the quizzes. Is that right?
It is indeed,
You're
yes.
known as Den and Mark.
We are.
And you want to talk about parking problems off Bray Hill, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a common problem on the island for a lot of people, so I think a lot of people will sympathise.
Yeah.
We live pretty close to 3 schools,
Yeah.
and so first thing in the morning and about 3:30 in the afternoon, it's just gridlock, and people dump their cars on corners. They just block the roads going in every direction.
And is yours a parking? Is it a resident zone?
No,
It's not now.
that's what we want.
We've asked for it, but we don't.
We've asked several times.
So it's unrestricted.
Yeah.
It's unrestricted.
And also a lot of people who work in town will leave their cars during the day and pay to get the bus into town rather than pay parking in town.
How bad is it though?
Very.
Yeah.
You can't get 2 cars passing each other on the road because it's blocked down both sides, and also people with camper vans are leaving them there long term, and works vans.
So people are leaving works vans there.
Yes, yeah, over the weekends, overnights.
Have you complained? Have you spoken to commissioners or councillors or anybody?
We've spoken to traffic wardens, we've brought it up with MHKs, and it just falls on deaf ears.
So when you're saying that you can't get 2 cars passing. Could an emergency services vehicle, could a fire engine get up there?
Not necessarily. So it depends how bad the parking is.
Right.
It depends how considerate they are.
How long have you lived there, Dan?
25 years.
Right, so is it getting better or worse?
No, it's much worse.
And that's purely because of the weight of traffic,
yeah,
is it?
Yeah, and also the permanent fixtures of all these vans. People are using them as a garage or a workshop. They've got their tools in and come up and collect their tools and go away and come back a couple of weeks later to change for whatever they need.
And what do your neighbours think of it? Is everybody
Same.
of the same mind?
Everybody's of the same.
That there are people who aren't necessarily from the area
Yes.
parking vans, parking
Yes.
motorhomes there
Yep.
to the detriment of people who live.
Yep.
What do you want to happen?
We would like residents' parking permits to prevent people leaving these vehicles long term.
Yeah.
And possibly even making the roads one way,
Yeah.
our road and Hildersley Road, the opposite way around, so that you can only go down one way and out the other.
Yeah.
And it would stop the gridlock, certainly at school times.
There are 3 schools around there, and there's children on the roads. It's only a matter of time before somebody gets hurt.
Yeah. What do you think to this 20 mile per hour? Is it? I mean, what's the speed limit there where you are now?
Well, we're hoping to get the 20 mile purely for the fact that there are schools in the vicinity,
Right.
but it still won't prevent the parking.
Do people speed there at all?
Oh yes, they cut through so that they avoid St Ninian's traffic lights.
Very, very thin.
Let's go to where are we? It's Peter I want to talk to. You want to talk about the state of the roads, is that right?
Oh, the state of the roads is
Yeah.
dreadful. When I was a lorry driver, go around Douglas and the Isle of Man, the roads were good. And suddenly the races started and they'd have new roads put in
Yeah.
just for the races. And they were good. They were good roads. And they're still reasonably good. The Isle of Man is in a bad way for road work everywhere in the Isle of Man.
And next to you is Colin. What is it your son is? Is he a world champion?
My son recently is Colin Brew, so superstar darts player. He's a disability darts player. 3 weeks ago, he won the world championships in the darts. We've been trying to get some support of any sort. It doesn't have to be financial, from the government generally, and they're just not interested.
Where did he win the world championship?
The World Championships this year were held in Budapest. So obviously you've got to get to these tournaments. Very expensive to get to. I mean, we've had some great support. Utmost International are sponsoring Callum with a little bit of money at the moment, and previously IFGL and 1 or 2 others. But the amount of sponsorship will get you to one tournament, and he's got to play 4, 5, 6 tournaments every year, and getting to Budapest for the World Championships and the Hungarian Championships were held at the same time. That cost us more than £1,500 because he has to have somebody with him. He plays disability darts because he's got poor balance because he had club feet when he was born, but he's also autistic, high functioning autism, so he has to have somebody travel with him whenever he goes anywhere. So it's just disappointing that whenever we've made inquiries to the government, it's we don't get involved in this sort of thing.
Is darts an outlet for him then?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's a very good player, and he's played since he was very little. When he was born, he had major heart surgery as well as the club feet, so the correction was all done in hospital, so which meant he was in a wheelchair for a long time. And basically, when he was little, we got him a magnetic dartboard that we could hang on the end of the bed, and he could throw darts at it, and he's just kept it going ever since. So yeah.
You must be very proud of him.
Oh, absolutely, it's wonderful. It's just basically bank of grandparents mostly, because Peter and Rini are his grandparents, and Bank of the Family have paid for most of his trips up to now, with this little bit of sponsorship that he's got from private sector essentially.
And what's next for him?
Well, he's off to Lakeside at the beginning of next month. It's a very complicated system where there's more than one different sort of darts, but the World Darts Federation are having their World Championships down at Frimley Green, so he's heading down there. The main reason was they couldn't carry 2 trophies because he's a standing disability player, but they also have wheelchair darts. Darren Kennish, you might have heard of, he's the Ireland's top sitting player, so they brought the trophy for his competition, which he unfortunately didn't win, but they didn't bring the standing one, so Callum's got to go down to Frimley Green to get his trophy so he can hold it up properly.
If anybody hearing this would like to get involved, and I've got a few bob knocking around, what can they do?
Best bet is just to look for I can't remember what his actual Facebook page is. It's Callum Sticks Brew. Sticks is his nickname. So I'm sure if you searched on Facebook or contacted me, I'm Colin Brew. We can sort out all the arrangements.
Well, we wish him well.
Thank you very much.
That sounds like a fantastic thing to be doing. Let's go back to Pam as well, because next one. There we are. Put your hand up. Long COVID. You've had
Yes.
long COVID, is that right?
Yes, I've had long COVID for 4 years.
How many times did you have COVID?
3 times.
All right.
First time was the worst.
Right. How bad was it?
Oh, God. I was very, very ill. I was ill for 6 weeks. And
So
then,
when all these people say that COVID was a scam and it was a
Definitely
sham
is-
and this and
no.
the other,
No, definitely is not. COVID is real. I know.
and you had it 3 times, and
COVID
you
3
have
times.
long COVID now, so how does that manifest itself?
I have a lot of pain, tremendous amount of joint pain, muscle pain. I get fatigued. I also suffer with poor memory. There's all different sorts of, you know, when you've got it, people's symptoms are different. Not everybody's symptoms are the same, but mine is to do with my muscles and fatigue and pain.
And how do you know? I mean, is it different from day to day? Is the fatigue different from day to day?
Do you know what? Some days I can bounce around and I feel absolutely wonderful, and other days I take a slump, and I'm like that maybe 2 or 3 days before I actually get to pick myself up again.
Did you ever think this would happen? I mean,
No, never.
did anybody tell you it might happen?
No.
So what is your GP? What's Manx Care doing for it?
Well, I go to the COVID clinic, but unfortunately there's no known cure. But it brings on other symptoms as well, like nerve conditions as well. It's just horrible. It's horrible to go through every day. It's not good. I've tried all different sorts of medication, and I'm on a new one at the moment. And the new one at the moment, crossing fingers and crossing everything else, it's taken a great deal of the pain away. I'm still in pain,
Right.
but not like I was.
All right. I'm going to just go back to Mark as well, because you got a tale to tell about Manx Care as well, and
I'm afraid so.
sleep apnea. Was that right?
Yes. Well, I went to see the doctor in February about diabetes. I've just been diagnosed with that, and also sleep apnea. But I was told that he would be referring me to the hospital, and they would contact me when they could let me borrow the equipment. Because you used to have to go and sleep at the clinic. Now you can take it home. And you only have it for 24 hours.
Right.
They sent me a letter back and said the waiting list is 4 years. Which makes you think that everybody in the Isle of Man must have it.
So just explain that. Sleep apnea is what?
It's stopping breathing in your sleep. Basically, you just stop breathing completely. So it can be quite dangerous, and also it's very tiring. So you wake up, you never have a properly rested night's sleep.
Right. And what is the machine? What does it do?
But yeah, you can get them. I've had to buy a machine because the waiting list is so long that I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do it myself, and researched online and found what I thought was a good machine to have, but it was about £300, so I had to pay out of my own pocket. and you wear a mask and you have to sleep with that on all the time.
Is this the thing that pumps air into your lungs?
It does pump air into, yes,
Right.
it keeps your airways open,
Right.
and it's got like a humidifier as well. You fill it with water, so you have to maintain it quite well, as you can get infections if you don't look after it.
So you're sleeping better, Mark?
I think I do sleep better. It's awkward at first to get used to having a mask on your face, but I do actually.
That means you can only sleep on your back, doesn't it?
That's the thing. I can't sleep on my back now. So, but it does work. The machine does work.
But 4 years to wait for that.
Well, we did complain about it and got the MHK involved, and they spoke to the representative at the hospital at Max Care, and they said now that they've reduced it to 3 years. So I suppose, yeah, that's it, because it's urgent. It's only 3 years. But
and
still,
you've been diagnosed with diabetes,
Yes.
but isn't that do people get Mounjaro, don't they, for diabetes?
Well, you can do, but you have to pay for it if you live in the Isle of Man. If you live in the UK, a lot of these drugs, Wegovy and Mounjaro, things like that, you can actually get on prescription, but we haven't got to that stage here in the Isle of Man. So.
And what do you feel about that, Mark?
Well, I'm doing okay with my diet at the moment, so I've lost some weight, but certainly something like that would help a lot, and I think a lot of people would struggle without using that to actually lose any weight. And of course, it's a much bigger burden on the health service when you've got a lot of people that are overweight and then having other issues like rheumatism and things I've got with my feet. So if you can't exercise and you can't sort of get about very well, it's difficult to get the support you need to actually manage to control diabetes.
Good. Jennifer, how long have you been coming to Woodies? How many?
18 months.
18 months. What do you think of it?
Marvellous. A good social get together on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Get your lunch, which is nice. And
did you know people here before you came?
Yeah.
Who got you to come?
Barbara. And my brother-in-law John, and I knew Trevor as well. So. And now I know everybody.
That's it. So, Barbara, you got Jennifer to come along, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, why is this important? Why is Woodies important?
I think it's just people who are a bit lonely, that they don't get out anywhere. It's somewhere for them to come, and it's a safe place for them to come. Everybody's welcome. And it's just a wonderful place.
The thing is, Barbara, for people who aren't lonely, they don't understand loneliness. They don't understand what it is not to have anything to do or somebody. So there are people who don't speak to other people from one end of the week to the other. So it can creep up on people.
Yes.
So why is a place like this important?
Well, they're making contact with other people,
right.
And hopefully that would lead to more social outings for them if they get to know people, and they maybe get invited to other places.
And who's this handsome chap sitting next to you?
This is my partner, John.
John.
Yes.
And John, what do you think of Woodies, John?
I like it.
Yeah?
I like it as a pub as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But there's no drink going on at the moment.
No, but the night time as well. No, it's a good pub, isn't it?
It is. It's a very good pub, and Trevor's very good.
Yeah.
So, and I've lived actually next door to the Woody for about 30 odd years. So so
how many steps away are you?
Well, come next month I'll be even closer to it, because it'll literally be just up the road.
That's good. Pam's next to you as well, and I was going to talk about politicians, and next year it's the election.
Yes, it is.
What do you think of the politicians in the Isle of Man at the moment? You can declare your interest if you want.
On the whole, the politicians are all right.
Right. Are the politicians serving the Isle of Man, do you think?
Not 100%, I don't think so, no.
In what way are they falling short? Are you going to vote next year? That's the important thing.
Oh, yes.
Which constituency are you in?
I'm Williston, so yes.
That's Douglas North.
Yes.
That's David Ashford and John Wallenberg.
David
Ashford and John Wallenberg
so I will
as
be
well.
voting, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Right, we're at Woody's at the Woodbourne pub, and we're going to be back in just a few moments' time.
Blowing a hoolie out there.
Come in for a bravig by the fire. Just stocked up at Hearth. Never been so warm.
Who's that? Hearth?
Aye, they've got kiln-dried hardwood for me log burner, Colombian coal and smokeless ovals for the open fire, kindling and firelighters, all delivered. Great value too.
All goes up the chimney anyway, so I pay more. I'll be giving Hearth a call.
Check their website as well. Just order and they deliver.
For all your fire fuel needs, call Hearth on 560 577 or visit hearth.co.com.
That new furniture feeling, it can become a bit of an obsession, and that's just how we like it. Fresh collections are now in at Lifestyle Furniture. Beautiful living and dining ranges, sumptuous sofas, sensational handmade beds from Harrison Spinks, Enchanted House, and more. Plus, dazzling art and decor to complete the look. Find your new obsession. Visit Lifestyle Furniture. Pop in at Snugborough Trading Estate, Union Mills. Open 7 days a week.
I'm so excited. Mum says we can go to Ramsey Garden Centre to get our Christmas decorations. They've got everything for Christmas in store now, from lights and trees to decorations and lovely gifts. Our Christmas always starts with a visit to Ramsey Garden Centre. It's open every day.
Enjoy festive magic, a Christmas sing-along, elf face painting delights, a Technicolor balloon artist, or Santa Claus with a ho-ho-ho. Yes, there's something for everyone on Santa's Party Train with a 1-hour experience with plenty of entertainment and laughter. Family and friends, don't miss the Santa Party Train extravaganza of glorious fun. For dates in December and bookings, visit rail.im or call 662525.
Are you a small charity here on the Isle of Man? Are you looking for volunteers, hoping to raise awareness and chasing those crucial pounds and pennies to support your work? Well, Manx Radio can help. You could be our next 1 to 3 Charity of the Week. With daily on-air coverage, podcast and social media promotion, we can help support you and those you help. Just email the numbers 123@manxradio.com and listen out for the feature each weekday between 1 and 3 p.m. The Charity of the Week, brought to you by Kell Properties.
This is the Mannin Line on location.
We're at Woody's, the Woodbourne pub up in Upper Douglas. It's every Thursday. It's a social club, and it's full of tea and coffee and food, sandwiches. Who's been baking the cake? Rosie.
Not me.
Not
me. No.
You've not been baking the cakes?
No, don't cook at all, dear.
Well, do you? Who does your cooking for you?
I have staff.
Oh, good for you.
My other half. No.
Now, you wanted to talk about the state of Douglas.
Yes, I did. Yes, but before that, I'd like to say what a beautiful island this is. We do have several things that's happening which none of us like. And particularly the thing I don't like is the empty houses which are now derelict and scruffy looking in Douglas. And also all these beautiful properties that have been pulled down and just left with rubble and nothing being done about it. And I don't know who is responsible for it.
Well, the owners. The owners are responsible.
Well, if they've been pulled down, what are they supposed to do with this what's it called? Landfill?
Yeah.
No, not landfill. Brown site.
The brownfield site,
We've got too many of them in and around Douglas. Too many.
Well, what's happened is that the owners of them are either waiting for them to appreciate and they'll fetch a lot more money in the future. But as you say, in the meantime, as we sit here, 100 yards away, there's the one on the corner by Woodbourne Terrace, by the terrace there. That's been derelict like the Addams family for 30 years.
I know. It's a house, isn't it? Are you talking about the house?
Even the pigeons are complaining about it.
Well, they did. I noticed when I go to that shop, the windows open at the top and the pigeons are coming in and out and they make that their residence. But I'm not talking about just one isolated house. There's loads of empty houses, and I'll tell you this, there were 4 empty council properties in Hillside Avenue, empty for 3 years. When I asked about them, because hedges and the whole place was becoming rubbishy from a nice street, and I was told they have to be completely renovated and they don't have the staff to do it. Now people are waiting for homes. I mean, that's a known factor. You've got so many people coming in because Isle of Man is a wonderful place for jobs and to live, and it's one thing and another. But where are the houses when there are so many people without homes?
How do you feel about, I mean, lots of young families are trapped in rental accommodation.
How do I feel about it? I have been one of those people years and years ago, so I can speak from experience. It's awful because you're at the mercy of being put into second or third rate properties, which are rubbish. However, you have to pull your socks up, get yourself moving, get another job and work to go into a better place. But it's not always possible.
Going back to these private properties then that are either left derelict or are knocked down and there's just a brownfield site there, what do you think should happen? Do you think the government or the local authority should do something about it?
Let's go to the empty houses that are just boarded up or not. Probably the person who owned them years and years ago, they're dead, gone, and nobody to take over. That's what I surmise when I look around. Well, then that should become, I don't know what you call it, but there should be something taken over by the council or the government.
You should compulsorily purchase it.
Yes, that's the word I wanted. I've also had COVID and my brain is going, but I'm still willing to talk. But it should be compulsory purchased, and the dirty houses, which are an eyesore, get them done, get them cleaned up, get the staff from somewhere, out the prisons, bring them in to paint and clean up the place, not leave it.
Okay. Pam, you wanted to come in about, was it derelict properties or something? What did you...
No, it's about the amount of properties from the council that are empty.
Right.
And especially where I live in Williston, there's an awful lot of empty properties. I can name, there's about 4 bungalows that are empty. Nobody living in them. There's one which looks completely derelict, overgrown hedges, all that sort of thing. You know, there is an awful lot of council properties that are empty, which is a shame, because, as you say, there's an awful lot of families waiting to be housed.
Well, housing is always the big thing. I mean, housing is, particularly with young families, young people trapped in rental accommodation, paying a lot of money for rental that could easily service a mortgage if they got onto the property ladder.
Absolutely.
Have you brought this up with your son, by the way?
No, I haven't. No.
Because full disclosure here, we have to point out Pam's son is...
Rob Callister, MHK for Onken.
Okay, and you can tell us now then, is your son going to be standing for election next September?
He is, yes.
Does he know you're going to say that?
I don't think so. But I will be there
Rob,
helping
your mum's
him.
just said you're standing.
He is, and I'll be there helping him. I'll be meeting and greeting as per normal. And fingers crossed, hopefully he will get back in. He's been 9 years now.
So you can say then, from a mother's point of view, how hard do politicians work?
Oh my goodness me, my boy works so hard. I feel sorry for him. The hours that he puts in, the time that he puts in with his constituents. He never, ever, ever talks about anything unless he's fully researched it beforehand. And to me, he's an excellent politician, but then I am biased. He's my boy.
Okay, well, I'm glad. Well, there we are. And that's full disclosure, and that's a family point of view. Thanks for that. I just want to go back to this issue of long COVID. Anybody else had long COVID here? Everybody else? No, nobody. Just those two. You didn't, did you, Jackie? You didn't get long COVID. No, Rosie.
Well, I presume I've got it.
Right. Okay.
But I wake up sometimes where I look at myself in the mirror and think, who the hell is that looking back at me, really? And the aches and pains. But you just got to... the brain gets a bit befuddled. And I search for a word and can't find it. Is that age?
No, I have that now. I've had that for years. Jackie, you've not had. Did you get COVID?
I have had it, only the once.
Yeah. How bad was it?
It wasn't very pleasant. A thing that surprised me, I was vomiting a lot, and they sent me up to the hospital, and I had to have a camera put down and that, and this person that done it said that was one of the things that you got with COVID, and I never realised that you'd get vomiting with it. So, but she said that there was a lot of people on the island that had the COVID and the vomiting. So
are you feeling okay now, Jackie?
Oh, fine.
Yeah,
fine.
What are you doing for Christmas?
We don't know yet, do we?
Who's that over there, that handsome chap? Who's that?
My husband.
Yeah, who is it? What's his name?
Martin.
He's the Spanish one, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Very nice as well.
Yeah.
How did you end up with a Spanish husband, Jackie?
I don't know. He come over here to find work, and
he found you?
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
59 years.
Do you think it'll last?
I'm just hoping that it lasts till next year, or 60th.
Oh, 60th. What is that, Ruby?
I don't know.
What is the 60th? Is it Ruby?
Is it Ruby?
Somebody must know
Diamond?
Here. I don't know.
So, yeah, we've had a good life. We used to live on Douglas Head.
Did you?
In a flat. And we saved up and we bought our house in Lincoln.
And what did you do? Did you do anything for a living? Did you work anywhere?
Yes.
What did you do?
I worked in the old Glenside, old people's home.
Right.
There, on Governor's Bridge, where the new one's been built.
Yeah.
I worked there for 33 years.
How much do you think the Isle of Man's changed, Jackie?
Quite a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's changed about it?
Well, one thing I want to bring up is they've done away with the MI.
Oh, the My Card. The My Card, yeah.
Now, you have to get your pension from the bank.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else. I wasn't given any choice that they were going to do that.
Where did you pick your pension up before? Where was it?
The post office.
Which post office did you get?
In Onchan.
Right.
The Onchan one. As I say, I wasn't given any choice at all. I'd just like somebody to give me an answer why it was done. The post office is going in Onchan. It's going to finish.
Yeah.
The man, very nice guy, has got it. A few of us used to meet on a Friday. We'd have a little chat and get our pension. And if we used to have a look round and buy.
It's a busy post office.
Not anymore. Not anymore. The gentleman that's got it said, no, his business is gone. Gone.
But that's amazing, Jackie, that no post office in Onchan.
There won't be a post office when this one goes, and it won't be long, he said, before he goes.
So what will anybody do? So when my card goes, where would you get your pension from?
The only place that you could go to would be Corkle's garage, to the
cash machine.
Yes, yeah. But we used to talk to people in the post office, and they were lonely, some of them.
Yeah.
And they really enjoyed coming to the post office, and that'll all go. We don't meet up now.
That's sad, isn't it, Jackie?
It is very, very sad. Very sad. And some of them people, they looked forward to meeting on a Friday, but they don't care, the government.
We're live today at the Woody. I'm going to be back in just a few moments' time.
Charity of the Week, brought to you by Kell Properties.
Live at Home is a dedicated Manx charity enhancing life for older people across our communities. We combat loneliness, promote independence and connect people who care. Join us through volunteering, fundraising or donating to our Coats for Winter campaign. Together we can make ageing on the Isle of Man happier, healthier and more connected. Visit liveathome.im.
This advert is brought to you by Kell Properties.
The Isle of Man Symphony Orchestra's exciting gala concert this month will feature Rimsky-Korsakov's Capriccio Espagnol, Shostakovich's Second Piano Concerto with soloist Dominika Mack, and Sibelius's First Symphony. An afternoon of brilliant music in the Villa Marina Royal Hall on Sunday the 23rd of November. Tickets on sale now.
Oh, greetings from the north. No, not the North Pole. I'm enjoying a day out in Ramsey. I've found friendly pubs and eateries. At the garden centre, Christmas trees, lights and decorations are sparkling. And as for shopping, well, let's just say that Mrs. Claus will love her Prezi. Come and discover Ramsey's independent and exclusive shops for clothing, jewellery, electrical goods, handmade gifts and more. For Christmas, Ramsey has it all. Brought to you by W.S. Mezeron. Proud to be in Ramsey.
Save 20% in the Loganair Tartan sale with promo code Tartan20. Book now at loganair.co.uk. T.E.Cs and exclusions apply, subject to availability.
Today at 5:30, join me, Fiona McCardle, for Shirley.
The Poetry Trail is a poetry competition.
It's this idea of recognising Mannin as the patron of Manx culture.
I've written about 12 songs, somebody who's living a hard life.
The full-scale opera, purely in Manx, could captivate the imagination.
That's 5:30 today, Shirley, with me, Fiona McCardle.
This is the Mannin Line on location.
Well, we're at the Woody Club here today. Everybody's tea's finished. Everybody's drunk their tea here. I want to go to John. John's got a few things to say. John, what's on your mind, John?
You've asked for opinions, etc., and when and mention also of the upcoming election next year, which I think is going to be very, very important. Don't know what this government is doing now, wanting 100,000 people on the island. Manx Care can't cope with it. Sewers can't cope with it. Greenfields certainly can't cope with it. And that was the General turned down the Northern and Eastern Plan yesterday. I think for some good reasons. So my worry is just about the future. What is going to happen to the Isle of Man? Is it going to become paved over with concrete and endless number of cars? Because you've mentioned, Mark, about by the school, but the likes of Somerset Road is just horrendous trying to get up and down through there. So it's just got a general care for the Isle of Man. It's a beautiful place. I work in the museum, and the constant things you get from visitors is, and especially Americans and Europeans, is how beautiful the island is, how nice it is, what a lovely pace of it. Are we losing all of that because of wanting 100,000 people? I'm still not sure why he wants 100,000. Is it to keep the economics going? Or is it just... And where are we going to get to? And also, you've mentioned housing. There's a big estate going up by Braddon. There's another big estate wherever. I can't remember the name of it. And who's going to get those houses anyway? Are they social houses?
Can you sense a plan? Can you sense the government's got a big plan for the future?
I think the government has an idea of a plan, which they never put forward at the last election. And I'm just concerned because next year, as I said, is very important for the Isle of Man. If we don't get it right, we will lose the essential things that the Isle of Man has to offer, as I've described. So, is anybody here going to stand? I would hope so.
Will you?
Maybe you, Andy.
Oh, crikey. crikey.
You would become the 7th one to go up to wherever, heaven or hell.
You're talking about people visiting the Manx Museum. An absolute gem.
Yes.
On Kingswood Grove, top of Crellan's Hill.
Yes, I know.
And but lots of people from the Isle of Man don't go there. It seemed lots of tourists go there, and of course there are always fantastic exhibitions. The Archibald Knox exhibitions that's there at the moment. World class exhibition. You said you deal with a lot of tourists. I mean, is it mainly Americans? Is it British? Where are they from?
Well, to be quite honest, they're from Blackpool from Australia, New Zealand, America, Canada. A lot from Norway, up around there, Germany, especially with bikers coming over. And they just love the island for what it is. And my worry is the island, in chasing whatever political idea, is going to lose the thing that we're very proud of.
You said about the estates that are being built. And we also need lots of housing for our young people. People are on the Isle of Man who are trapped in rental at the moment but can't get onto the housing ladder. So if we're going to build all these houses, do you think there should be a plan to connect the two together so that young people... We used to have the government mortgage here years ago,
indeed,
where the government gave some equity. Do you think that should happen again? How can we do that?
Well, they have to think of some plan. I feel very sorry for the young people who are trying to get onto the ladder. That's why I'm saying this new estate at Braddon, how much social care is it? Who is going to fill these houses? Is it people coming from abroad to here? Then you get the immigration issues coming up. I'm not sure. You mentioned about a plan. I'm not sure what plan they are going by, but I'd like them to explain it to me, how it's going to work.
How will you know who to vote? Which constituency are you in?
Douglas Central.
Okay, so that's Chris Thomas. and Corlett.
Yes.
That you've got at the moment. What will any candidate have to say to you to get your vote? Be honest.
I know they'll come with lots of promises. I like both of my MHKs because I can talk to them, and I have talked to them. So I think honesty and the ability to actually listen to what concerns the ordinary man in the street. All the ordinary man in the street wants to have a nice home, to live a quiet life, to contribute and have good health care, etc. Simple, isn't it? You explain to me how it's done.
Well, it's all down to money in the end, isn't it, John?
Yes.
It's the fact is that we've got to have economic activity that funds the public services.
I agree with you, and that's a financial dictum.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the people that you work with. Manx National Heritage, again, another absolute diamond for the Isle of Man, but perennially short of money. Perennially, they always need more money. Years ago, I mean, you look at the House of Mannin when it first was built, absolute state of the art. It's a bit of a museum piece now. It's gorgeous, but it's a bit of a museum piece.
I couldn't possibly make any comment on that.
I think we know by not passing any comment. All right. Good to hear from you. Thank you, John.
You're very welcome.
Good to hear from you. We were going to talk about... I tell you we've not heard from. We haven't heard from Shirley. Hi, Shirley.
What is it you want to know?
I don't know. What do you want to know?
Well, I'm all for... I'll say young ones and the older people, but it's one of those things, they promise you this, promise you that, and at the end of it we don't get what we want, so you have to go with the flow. So unless you can support yourself, I think it should be all geared up from your birth to your end. And although some people are up there, there's a lot of people that's below the poverty line, maybe.
Well, the thing is that anybody who listens to Mannin Line, lots of people listen to Mannin Line off the Isle of Man, and they think everybody on the Isle of Man is an eccentric millionaire. They think
Which they're not.
You've got millions
that.
hidden in your mattress.
But
you haven't, have you?
No. Under the cushion.
How much has the Isle of Man changed, Shirley?
Well, for me, no. whether or not as you get older you get more nostalgic, I think it's not a hippoth of what it used to be 50 years ago. So it's supposed to be on the up and up, but I don't know. I think the way things are going, as you say, the money problem is the biggest thing.
Like John was saying, the Isle of Man's a domesticated island. Everybody likes their own home. Everybody likes their family and their friends. Have we still got that?
Yes and no. For myself, because of my age, all my best, dearest friends, they've all died, which that's what will happen to me. But if you've no one to turn to in that retrospect, care at home, live at home was very good to me, and it's just one of those things I've come to terms, because there was a period I didn't want to be. But I think I'm coming out of that now, and I've got to welcome the new year and just think things will improve.
How did you turn that round, Shirley?
Well, for me, just see the bright side of life. So a lot of it's up to maybe your mental well-being.
Yeah.
So I'm all for getting help with that. But you need someone to turn to, I think. And I think we've lost some of it, where people are saying, like, well, not in my backyard, no, oh, I've got this to do and that. So if you haven't got that other one, it is self-preservation, I think. So I'm happy to be where I am now.
Well, I'm happy you're here as well. For one, I'm happy you're here.
Yes, and I know these people. I don't know them intimately, but coming here, it just gives you a lift as well. So I'm all for places like this. So all I can say is, Happy Christmas to everyone out there, and it's coming. So all the best to each and every one of you.
I want to go back to Colin as well. Colin, you want to mention about the Scout Hut, is that right?
Yeah, I wish people wouldn't call it a Scout Hut.
Well, I won't call it the Scout Hut. What do I call it?
It's a Scout Hall.
Oh, sorry.
Very much not a garden shed.
Right, okay.
I'm part of First Douglas. I'm one of the leaders there. My dad used to be the group scout leader, Peter here. My brother here used to be part of the Scouts as well, Keith. We're right in the middle of a building site at the moment, and I have...
And for anybody who doesn't know where it is, it's where?
It's right in the middle of the Manx Development Corporation.
Westmoreland Village.
Yes, whatever you want to call it.
Is it cooled down?
Not yet. We're fighting. But yeah, it's a worry. We don't have anywhere else to go.
How long is your tenancy for? How long are you there for?
We own it.
Right.
And we're being pressured to try and sell it to
Manx Development Corporation.
Yeah, but they've in the plans, we've got a nice new headquarters, but they won't tell us when they're going to build it.
Where is it?
Just on the edge of the footprint, so over near Crookall House, on that side of the...
But Jane Crookall House is staying, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
but
staying.
just towards what's...
On the Westmoreland Road side or Domain Road side?
On the Westmoreland Road
Right.
side. We're going to have a new headquarters over there, which will be fantastic when we get there. It's just, what do we do in the meantime?
And how long do they say is the difference between when that one's pulled down and the new one's built?
They won't tell us. That's the worry. No idea when we're going to... How if we have to move out, how long we'll be out for. We've got nowhere else to go. As soon as you start splintering a scout group, it just falls apart. And
how long have you been involved there?
Well, a long time. As I said, my dad was a leader and was a group scout leader. So my first camp that I remember going on, I'd be about 3, and I'm a bit more than 3 now. So I've been a leader for over 40 years.
Is it a healthy troop? Is it growing?
Yeah, our numbers are good. Yeah, we've got a scout troop of over 20. I say boys, we might have girls, I'm not sure. I don't have much to do with the Scouts. We've got 2 cub packs, both have 20 plus children in. We've got 2 beaver colonies, 20 plus children in. There's an explorer unit, which is the older ones.
Have you got enough leaders?
No. So never have enough leaders. The pack that I'm involved in is like a family affair, so me, my brother-in-law and my daughter and a very close friend of ours are the leadership team, and we've been there for a long time. But some of the other sections are really struggling for leaders. It's just a fantastic thing to be involved in. It's just people don't have the time that they used to have. I think is the main problem.
And if somebody's listening now saying, "I'd like my son or daughter to be involved," where do they turn up?
Well,
what day is it?
Well, they need to contact us. We've got different sections around it every night of the week.
Right.
This is part of the problem. We're trying to find somewhere else to go.
And is it Facebook, or is there a telephone number? What is it?
I'm trying. Look up First Douglas Scouts on Facebook, and
Right.
you'll find our Facebook page.
Right.
That's probably the easiest way to contact us directly. Or you can go to the Isle of Man Scouts pages, and there's a form there you can fill in to get in touch if you want your children to be involved. But children aren't the problem. The problem is, as you mentioned, is the fact we just don't have enough leaders to manage everything.
Manx Development Corporation, it would be nice if you had a bit more detail from that as well.
We need a date. And so we need to know if we have to move out, how long we're going to move out for, and all that sort of stuff.
All right, in 10 seconds, what's the Scouts meant to you?
Oh, it's just fantastic. I mean, as a leader, it's seeing the kids develop over the time that they're with us, and later on you meet them and they go, "Oh, the time I spent in Scouts was just fantastic, learned so much."
All right, thanks, Colin. Thanks also to Keith and Peter and Renee and Shirley and Mark and Den and Jennifer and Barbara and Pam and Valerie, Martin, te quiero mucho, and Jackie, and also to Rosie. Thanks to Matty on the engineering side, to Chris and to Christy. That's it. I'm Andy Wint. We've been live at the Woody Club today.
Yeah!